Hey y'all, I just got a package in the mail today and it is the magnetic marketing box. So I went through a course recently and it was really a super good course. As you guys know, I'm about to open it. It is completely sealed. I don't know all of what's in it, but as you guys know, some of you may know, some of you may not, but I was in aircraft maintenance. I was in the aircraft maintenance field in the Air Force for 25 years. And I took a leap of faith and decided to become a writer full time. Before that time, though, before I actually, no, the writing came first and then the marketing stuff came later. Okay. But I love to learn. I love to learn because I always want to deliver the highest quality products, services, help I can to whoever I'm dealing with. I want to be able to be confident in what I'm giving, what I'm doing, whatever. So I'm always learning, right? So I got out of the military, I retired, and didn't really have a good plan. Yeah, there were some circumstances surrounding that. I retired a little bit earlier than I really wanted to. Oh, and this is my retirement shirt. But then I wanted to. However, it was like perfect timing. The timing couldn't have been more perfect. So when I got out, I was at home. I had surgery. You guys see my neck scars there and everything. My father, had passed away. I was writing a book, my first book for someone else at the time. This was in 2020. And things just started coming my way. So I got into marketing. Was self-taught in websites. So I built quite a few websites for people that still are running up and running to this day, doing very well. I did a copyright certification. So I was doing copywriting because I just have a way with words. That was my slogan for a while, but I don't know. I just have a way with words. So writing just came naturally, right? So I'm constantly in learning communities. I'm constantly at conferences. I'm doing programs and things, and I'm working too because sometimes we can get caught up in the learning and not the doing. So this time though, I just went through this course, and it was really good. So I got the Dan Kennedy No BS letter, magnetic marketing letter because I find myself still doing a lot of that stuff, even though that's not my main job anymore. I got the Ultimate Income Explosion Guide. Who doesn't need that, right? I got the Magnetic Marketing, How to Attract a Flood of New Customers That Pay, Stay, and Refer. Dan Kennedy, right there. I also got, that's all that came in this box. This big boy right here, Simple File. So it's the 74 funnel swipe file, rather, by Russell Brunson and ClickFunnels.com. So I have this book too that is going to help me in all of my endeavors. I said all that to say sometimes we step out on faith and we do something that we've never done before. I had spent 25 years in the Air Force, and I was very comfortable at my job. I knew what I was doing. I knew what it was going to take to get promoted, even though that was a little stifled, but I did very well in my career. And I was comfortable in that setting. And in my mind, I was going to get out and do the same thing because my job, I'm a non-destructive inspection technician, pays pretty well on the outside if you get with the right companies. And I knew a lot of people in our career field. So I had job offers there. And then I decided one day that I don't want to go in engines anymore. I don't want to climb up on planes. I don't want to be all up in holes, bulkheads, things like that. I really wanted to be a woman. And I know that sounds weird, but when you're in uniform, you have this baggy outfit, your nails can be a certain length, can't be certain colors, you can't wear certain earrings, makeup, all these types of things. And I just wanted to be me. For the first time, I literally grew up in the Air Force. Okay. So from the time I was 18 to the time I got out at 44 ish or something like that, 44, about 44. That's the life that I knew, and I knew I wanted more. So when I got out and didn't really have a plan, all I knew was to learn. I'm very resourceful. I'm grateful that I connected with some amazing communities, John Maxwell, Empowered Living, the Global Speakers University, Master Speaker Academy, Master Storyteller Academies. I've linked with just a bunch of different communities, but I learned so much. Well, here's the thing, right? So I was learning all this marketing stuff, and I'm like, I get this marketing certification, still didn't quite grasp all the concepts. I did well. I was able to put stuff out there for people, do copywriting, the websites and things like that, but there was an element missing. All the pieces weren't clicking. And I was talking to my mom the other day, and I went through Myron Golden's program the other day or last week or whatever, and it was phenomenal. And it was amazing how things just started to fall in place. You guys, I did more in that last couple of weeks than I have done in a long time. And it was because all of the learning that I've picked up along the way, all of the knowledge, all of the practical skills that I still, there were some things that I didn't know quite how to put together. It felt like it all just clicked. It all just clicked. And that's the one thing about learning, right? If you keep at it, one day it all makes sense. Sometimes it comes with life experience. Sometimes it comes with exposure. Sometimes it's a certain level of awareness where you can hear something 50,000 times, and then one day it just, that's what it's been saying all this time. So keep learning. Make sure that you don't overspend on programs, because that's so very easy to do when you know that you're not in the level where you want to do the work. I'm not going to say that because that's a terrible bit of advice, but you understand what I'm saying. Don't go broke and you're not doing nothing. All right. You haven't decided that you want to put this stuff in action, because you'll just be broke. But yeah, so this was very, very important to me. And I'm so happy to have gotten my package, my magnetic marketing package from Dan Kennedy, and have this wonderful, look at that color in that book, y'all. Look at that throughout the entire book, And it is just going to help me to deliver, like I said, the highest quality products to my clients that I can, because who doesn't want to be referred? Who doesn't want to have great reviews? Who doesn't want to have their name in a good light? And so I wouldn't be honest if I said that that's not what I did. I don't, seek the limelight for anything. But when my name is mentioned, I want it to be in a good way. So anyway, I just wanted to share my little unboxing of my magnetic marketing and all the goodies that I got in this. And y'all, I won't tell you how little I paid for this, but I went through the program. And so it was a very, very special offer that he gave to be able to get these things. And when I say for a very small price, and this book alone, y'all, So yeah, thanks for joining me on this. Thank you for allowing me just to tell you a little bit about why I do what I do, why I'm continually in conferences and programs and conventions and doing all the things, because I love to learn. And so I'll keep doing that so that I can continue to give you guys all the goods. So keep watching me for tips and tricks on how to improve your writing, what to look for in editors, all the things, because I am an editor and writer, and I'm also a book writing coach. So I help people to bring their book ideas to life and to share their stories, very beautiful, compelling stories, with the world, to help change the world one reader at a time. So y'all have a great night.